What's good, everybody? It's Big Game James, man. I'm back here in the building. And, we're talking about these draft picks and undrafted picks. Just got done doing the Jalen Tolbert tape. Go check that out there around draft pick, 88th pick. I like the kid. Silky smooth. That's what keeps coming up and ringing in my head. Jalen Tolbert, silky smooth. He's just a smooth receiver. And I'm really excited to see what he's going to really bring to the table for the Dallas Cowboys. I think he's going to be a good addition. But, there's some undrafted free agents that Dallas did a really good job. They do a good job every year. I'm going to keep it real. What I think of having undrafted rookie free agents, and they dipped in that well again, and they had a couple of receivers just like they had last year. They had the big kid from Texas Tech. Can't remember his name. Sorry. I'm sure you will. 6'6" kid. And they had another kid, Osiris. I can't remember his name, from Ole Miss. I like both of those guys, but we'll see what happens if the other kid from Texas Tech comes back. But they got a couple receivers I like, Dontario Drummond from Ole Miss, but there's another kid in particular, Ty Fryfogle, that I kind of kept my eye on. And, he's a sneaky receiver, and he could end up being on the roster. We'll need to do some special teams work, but, you definitely want to keep an eye on him. He definitely has something to offer. The best thing that he would probably need to do with special teams, he would have to get that special teams together like no other. But if he can add to that special teams, he may have something on here. But let's check out Ty Fryfogle kind of right now. Some things that on this tape right quick I want to talk about. Some of his strengths is what I really saw on the tape. I like kind of listening to this Zerline guy that breaks down for the NFL draft. I think he does a good job. My personal Lance Zerline, I think he does a good job. He said his draft projection was a round 6 priority free agent, and it worked just like he said. You didn't see the same focus in 2021 like you did in 2020. That's why I pulled some of the 2020 tape against the Buckeyes. But some of the things that they said that you could see on the tape that I saw, adequate build-up speed, working vertically. You could see that in the tape against the Ohio State Buckeyes. Disguises early entries on his route breaks and immediate routes. You can see that, how he knows how to gear up and gear down. I like that. He never looks like he's going fast, but he looks like he's precise in his route running, how he's doing it. Routes are in some smooth rhythm in my opinion. Size and strength to fend off jump ball participants. You can see that as well because he does go up and get the ball. Posted 25 catches, 560 yards, 6 touchdowns in a 3-game span from Ohio State, Michigan, and Michigan State. That's where I really came on the radar. But let's look at a few things right quick. I'm talking all about that. We always got to go to this. Every time we bring up these guys, we got to go to this. So here's Ty Fryfogle right here. 6'1", 204 pounds. Like you said, played in Mississippi. Kind of funny, went to Mississippi and went to Indiana, but he was a dog in Mississippi high school. You can see where they rated him, candidate for bottom of the roster or practice squad. It kind of probably will end up as that. Maybe if he ran a faster 40, could have helped him. 4.53 guy. Not the greatest speed, and you can see it on his routes. He's not the most explosive guy. Has a good hesitation, good get off. I think he's good with his get off. But we'll see with the press coverage. I didn't see a lot of it in this Ohio State game, but he can get muscular with his routes and strong in his routes. But I was talking about those stats right here, and you can see them in that little 3-game stretch where they're talking about. He has 7 catches for 142 yards, average 20 yards a catch. Against Michigan, 11 catches for 200 yards, 18 yards a catch, and 7 catches for 218 yards, 31 yards a catch, and 3 touchdowns. Now, there were a few broken coverages out there. So, yeah, you could probably see why he got those touchdowns. But, hey, it don't matter. He made the catches, so let's jump right into the tape. So, I don't think, in my opinion, the quarterback is the greatest with the Indiana Hoosiers. Didn't throw the best balls that I saw. So maybe if he had a better quarterback, he probably could even had a better season. But as they were saying, and I kind of agree with them, how he didn't play with the same passion as he did in 2020. And I feel like that's the reason why he got undrafted. Plus, he ran a 4.5. You probably, if you didn't have the year that you had in 2020, where there was a lot of hype around you, then you didn't run a good 40, you didn't have the same kind of stats, yeah, that's where you're going to kind of fall, because there's a lot of good receivers out there. But with somebody's loss could be the Cowboys' gain right here. So anyway, he's in the slot. I'm talking a lot. And this is where you can talk about how he's got smooth rhythm in his routes, and he knows how to gear up and gear down. Never looks like he's going fast, but knows how to get in those little open spots. That's why I said he can find maybe a way on the roster. That's why I kind of looking at him. I like Dontario Drummond, but he could be a sneaky guy. You never know. You keep him on mind and practice squad. He has good hands, so we'll see. But let's check this out right here. You see him right here in the slot. I like this because he makes this play and he takes a really good hit from Baron Browning. Somebody I actually played this tape last year for Baron Browning and scouting him, and as he went to the Denver Broncos. But you can see right here, good get off, and I like how he slows down the field, or talking about gearing down. Never looks like he's out of control, under control when he comes underneath his routes. Good hands, sees the ball in. Not a yards after catch guy, but you can see if you can see a little bit in here. And he's going to take a big hit by Baron Brown, as you can see that. But one thing I loved about it is that he took the hit, got right back up, and he's going to the next play. So you can see it here from the second view. Fryfogle, I love the name. Anytime I see anybody named Fryfogle, I'm going to know they're related to him. Gotta be. Throws the catch. Sees the ball in, as we showed you before. Didn't see the hit coming, but takes a really big hit from Baron Browning. And a lot of receivers don't get up from that. I like how he popped right back up on to the next play. So let's go and see what we got next. I think this is where he got the big touchdown. I think it was more broken coverage than anything, but he still got the good yards after the catch. He could have got caught from behind, but he didn't. So that was a good play that we saw. It was a few broken coverages where when he got his touchdowns, but hey, it doesn't matter. You got it. That's all that matters. You can see right here it was a change in the play as we started. They did a lot of stacking with the Indiana offense, and they have a lot of him in that offense in 2020. They moved him around in 2021, but they had a lot of them in the slot. Fryfogle they did. But you can see here, as I was talking about, you'll see the kind of busting coverage when the play starts. As you saw the switch up right here, Fryfogle is just going straight free. Two corners are dropping down to one. That's an opening. Safety is kind of looking who's right there. He doesn't see Fryfogle breaking the open, so it's just a busting coverage. Fryfogle sees it. Good, the quarterback sees it, but this is what I want to talk about, how he makes the catch. But you still had a guy that was trailing him not too far. Probably could run him down. Safety has a decent angle, but I do like the get-go after the play and how he kind of runs it down and skates it in for the touchdown. I like seeing that. We can see it from his backside right here. Like I said, I don't think the quarterback was the greatest, but hey, they made it competitive. They ended up losing on by 7. Ohio State was kind of blowing them out early, 35-7. But Fryfogle had made some big plays in the end of the game, kind of keep him in it. This was one of them that kind of got him on the board, as you can see right here. Gets it loose. I like how he sees the ball in with the hands, and then has enough get-go to get after the play. Missed tackle right there. Stays in there. Touchdown. Let's go to another one. I think this is going to be the second touchdown. I think another busted coverage by the safety. He kind of plays this. You never let the guy you never want the receiver to get behind you, as you can see right here. Fryfogle right here down in the slot. Once again, that's why I said he can make it. We had Malik Turner, you had Cedric Wilson. That's where they made their money. But once again, they played a lot of special teams, and that's what got them on the field. I don't know if Fryfogle really offers anything to special teams. When you even look at his body type, doesn't even look like he really offers anything to special teams. So I don't know how he really gets on the field, if that is a detriment to him. But you never know. We'll see. But he's sneaky. That's all I can say. And, never know what can happen. You see him right here. This is what I was talking about, the safety. Quarterback is rolling out right here. Yeah, he's looking at the receiver. So, yeah, he can be looking off the safety, but I don't know what the safety's paying attention. You got one receiver. You got 3 Buckeyes. I don't even think why he even came up like that. He recognized that he messed up. The hesitation, the scaredness in your body, in your soul starts filling up. And you're like, I know what that feeling is. Your blood starts racing because you're like, oh, snap. Yep, he sees it and he got you. And there it is. He throws the hand up. Come get me. He has, that's when you see how fast they run afterwards, because that's that jitters right here. But boom, great catch by Fryfogle to get it still in bounds. He got 2 feet in bounds, gets the touchdown, and I think he lets him know about it. Yeah, definitely. He lets him know about it that, yeah, dog, you messed up. We back on the board where you can't guard me. Refs kind of let him jump in there, let him get that talk off. He's like, hey, dog, you talking to me? Well, he got you on that play. And you see it here on the backside. Play fake, yeah, okay. But there was no reason, as I said before, for him to jump that, especially when you got 3 Buckeyes right here. And he, boom, instantly, hand goes up. Get me, I got him. Get me, I got him. Throws it up. I like how he doesn't really say high points the ball, but gets it in the basket enough, 2 feet in bounds. Not 1 foot. You only got 1 foot in college, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown. And we can see, May stuff. He was mad, yeah, he was mad. So you had to let him know. Fryfogle had to let him know, dog. You start that little blow in there after I got that touchdown. Stay off me, dog. Touchdown. Let's see. Got a couple good plays here by Fryfogle. Here's where we're talking about the smoothness in the route, gearing up and gearing down right here. Played against, I think that's Wade. You know, he was the darling of the draft until he got kind of cooked up a little bit. This game got cooked up a little bit. 7 catches, 218 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He was getting a little bit of that business. Hold on 1 minute. Get that up there so you can see that. So make sure you see him while I got him down there. See Fryfogle at the bottom of the screen. Here we go, let's run it. So that's what I'm saying. Doesn't ever look like he's going fast. Looks under control when he runs his route. Look at, I like that good stutter step right here. Got him in that zone. Drops the play. 2 hands in bounds. Sees the ball in. Yeah, good game. I like that. Like I said, kid's cool. And when you look at he was undrafted, that's nothing that you're worried about. That's something that this is all bonus right here. This is all bonus if he can get on the field at some point in time. So probably has an uphill battle. But the good thing about it is you don't have an Amari Cooper. You have a Michael Gallup who's hurt. You lost a Cedric Wilson. You lost Malik Turner. So you lost a lot of the receiving core that you had in the building. So there is a chance for you to get on the roster, and this is the best chance for him to get on the roster right here. You see him right here in the slot. I think there's a play. I like that. Catches it, sinks it in, and with the coverage over him. But one thing I liked about him, like that, I like his good suddenness. I like his good suddenness right here. He's kind of good with that, so I think he can do some good. I like that right there. Gets that little hesitation on that corner. Just hesitate for that little bit, and then goes up for the ball. Pretty good. Could have throw by the QB. Yes, he brings it in. No, you didn't. It ain't no interception. Ain't no drop ball. This is a catch on you, dog. You can see him right here. I think this. Like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. And then I think this is his last touchdown. Yeah, this is this one here at the bottom of the screen. I like this one too. Let's let this play right here. off me. You see, thing you notice about him that they were talking about, probably a negative with him, doesn't have that great speed, so he's not beating these corners on their routes. So what he's got to be able to do, he's got to be savvy, because these corners are going to be a lot maybe faster, could be his size. So he's got to use some other things besides the speed to be able to get open. So he's got to be real savvy on these routes. Let me go back right here. A little bit of press. Not enough because he didn't get his hands on him, but he's got to get stronger to be able to beat that press, because he doesn't have the great speed on the get off, because as you can see right here, the corner's already beating him on the route. The good thing about what he does right here is he readjusts to the ball over the corner, because the corner kind of staying with him and beating him on the route with the speed. But I see that, look at the great adjustment right here. Great adjustment on this play. And not just great adjustment, staying in bounds. Staying in bounds. And getting the pass interference and getting that touch for the touchdown. That's what I liked about it. Really liked, like I said, he got a chance. The receiving core is diminished. You got a chance. Another good draft, undrafted crop by the Dallas Cowboys. You can see it again right here. Boom. Kind of fighting for that ball. Right here. I think that was Wade. He goes and gets it. And he was off balance, so this wasn't an easy catch. That was a tough catch. Staying in bounds, not running out of bounds, knowing where he's at. Touchdown, baby. I like it. So that's just my thoughts on Ty Fryfogle from Indiana. 2020, he was one of the they would have had him as, not saying the who's who of 2021, but he was on the radar as a receiver. 2021 was not the greatest, but as 2020, 2019, and 2020, you saw a lot of the potential, and maybe a little bit of the energy and the passion was gone. So maybe he has the chip on his shoulder being undrafted coming in here. We'll see. I feel like there's an opening in the Cowboys roster with the receiver core being depleted, heading out to free agency, being signed up. So there is a chance. Got to offer something in special teams to get on the field with the Cowboys, because they're really important with that and high on that. So we'll see. But I like to see what opportunities Ty Fryfogle gets. I don't know for sure if I did a feed and somebody said that was their cousin, they were going to talk to his father to see if we can get him on. But if it was the same person that we were talking about in my feed about 5-6 days ago, I'm going to definitely try to get that interview, because we definitely saw some pretty good tape from Ty Fryfogle. And when I post it, maybe they see it. Maybe they call, and maybe we get him on. We'll see. But that's for Big Game James. I'm out.